right, so let's take a look at this very interesting problem here. Rip Van Winkle fell asleep for a very long time. Rip Van Winkle. Fun. When he fell asleep, his beard was 8 millimeters long, and each passing week it grew 2 additional millimeters. Okay, so his beard was 8 millimeters. I think that's 0.8 centimeters. And then every week it grows 2 additional. So I already know that this is like my y-intercept, right? I already know that this is going to be my y-intercept here. Okay, my initial point or starting point, starting point, which is my y-intercept. And then each passing week it grew 2 additional millimeters. That's going to be 2 millimeters per 1 week. Okay, so I already know my equation. It's going to be y is equal to 2 over 1 x plus 8, right? So then let's go ahead and try to draw this out. So I don't know, in 10 weeks, okay, in 10 weeks, so that's my x value, that's my y value. So in 10 weeks, 2 over 1 is just 2, right? In 10 weeks, it's going to be 8, y is equal to 20 plus 8, y is equal to 28. So the millimeters is 28 after 10 weeks. So after 10 weeks is 28 millimeters. Okay, so that's how long the beard is now, right? So it started at 8 so what we're going to do is it started at 8 millimeters. And then at 10 weeks, it was 28 millimeters. So at 10 weeks, it was 28 millimeters, like that. And then we check it. And voila, that's how it is. Let's try this one, okay? So Archimedes drained the water tub in his tub, okay? So 62.5 liters of water were drained each minute. So that's my m, or my slope, 62.5 liters over 1 minute. And then the tub was completely drained after 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes. So at 8 minutes, okay, at 8 minutes, remember x is my time here. X is time. So in x minutes, or 8 minutes, the water in liters was 0. There was no more left. Okay, so let's take a look, right? We're not given the y-intercept here. All we're given is the x-intercept here. Okay, so let's take a look on how we would go ahead and solve this problem. So let's go ahead and solve for the y-intercept. So we're going to go y is equal to m, which is 62.5 over 1, which is just equal to 62.5, right? 62.5. X plus b, right? We don't know, all we know is the m. The m is 62.5. And we have to find out the b, right? So we know we're given one value. We're given x and y. Okay? So y is 0. As you can see, y is 0 is equal to 62.5. X is what? 8. As you can see, x is equal to 8. Plus b, and then 0 is equal to 62.5 times 8. 62.5 times 8, and that's going to give me 500 plus b. Okay, and then one of the things that I messed up here is that the slope is going to be a negative slope, right? And the reason why it's going to be a negative slope is it's going down, right? The water, it might have started up here, but it's losing 62.5 milliliters. So it's going to be negative. So it's going to be negative. Okay. So negative 62.5 times 8. Negative 62.5 times 8 is equal to negative 500. So we have to add 500 on both sides. And then what we learn is 0 plus 500 is 500 is equal to b. So then y is equal to m, which is negative 62.5, x plus b, which is 500. Okay. So yeah, so initially what we learned, the tub had 500 liters of water, and then every minute it loses 62.5 liters per minute. Okay, and so what we're gonna do, y-intercept is 500, and then x-intercept is 8 and 0. 8 and 0, right? So we're gonna go y-intercept is 500 and 8 and 0, and then check, and voila. All right, let's take a look here. Mr. Mole's burrow lies 5 meters below the ground. Okay, so I already know that sounds like a y-intercept to me. Okay, that's the y-intercept. B is equal to -5, right? And he started digging his deeper into the ground, descending 3 meters each minute. So he's going even deeper, 3 meters per 1 minute. Okay, so because he's descending, he's going lower. That's how we find that out. Okay, it's gonna be -3 meters per 1 minute. Okay. So we know the equation y is equal to mx plus b. Y is equal to mx plus b. And then my b is -5 plus my m is -3/1, which is -3, -3x, right? So that's my equation, right? Now let's just go ahead and then, I don't know, find the value for like 10. All right, let's go find a value for 10. And I think that might make it a little bit easier. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, so x is in time. So in 10 minutes, what is the elevation? All right, we're trying to find y, which is elevation, and then x right there represents time. So we're gonna do y is equal to -3, and then x is gonna be, let's just choose 10 plus -5. Y is equal to -3 times 10 is -30 plus -5. So I'm going to do -3 times 10, -3 times 10, which is -30, and -3 plus -35, or -30 plus -5 is equal to -35. Right there. So at 10 minutes, he dug -35 meters. Okay, that's my x value, so x comes first, and then my y value, which is -35, comes second. So it's gonna be 10, -35. So my y-intercept is -5. Y-intercept is -5, and then after 10 minutes, he goes down -35. So 10 after 10 minutes, that's 10 minutes, it goes down to -35, and then voila, this is the graph right there. We check it, and we're good. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.